Welcome back, everybody. We're going to start off the Schumann today with both hands for the first time. And what I want to do is just go through the individual points where both hands play. We'll play each of those spots twice, and just to get a feel for what it's like to play with both hands. And generally, when you're playing the piano and doing multiple things, it's best if you can get the two wrists to be doing the same thing at the same time as much as possible. It makes life a lot easier playing the piano. So let's just go through the hands together without time or any kind of restraints, just to figure out where the notes are, what fingers we're going to play. So we have G, B, B with 4, 2, 2. So let's play that together. Okay, then you got the C sharp, B flat down here, and the G up here with the pinky. And just practice going forward, nice and slow, on each of these points. And the most important thing is, are you playing the notes exactly together? So you never want to play so fast that ceases to happen. The other thing is, after you play the notes exactly together, are you balanced there on the note? So you're maximally comfortable after playing the note. That's important, and you can't do that if you're playing too fast for yourself. Okay, next we have D, A, 5 and 2, and the F sharp we're going to play with 4 and then switch to 5. Just like that. Just practice doing that. And you're going forward. You can think of going forward with both the wrists into your index finger knuckles. Just practice doing that and feeling comfortable with that. The next step is E to D with 4 and 3, and then we had 4 and 2 here on the tritone F sharp C. So just practice that a couple of times. All right, then we go back to the GBB a couple of times. And the diminished seventh down here with the G up here. That's it. All right, and now the fifth down here, D, A, and the F sharp with the fourth finger, switching to the fifth finger. That's it. And then we have the ED and the tritone. See how my wrists are doing exactly the same thing? My fingers are relatively flat because I'm going up on them and I want to be on the pads of the finger. All right, now we're down to the second line. So we have GBB again. And now we have the sixth down here, the BG, and the G up here. Let's practice. What does that feel like? And then we hold this G down in the left hand and play the C and the E with the pinky down here and the fourth finger here, and then we change. See? So let's practice going from here. And now fourth finger on E, and it's going to change to the fifth finger. And then we're going to play a C down here at the same time. Okay, let's try that maneuver again. All right, and actually don't even try to connect right now. Just practice this maneuver like that. Okay. Next is the DC with the EG third down here, the C major. Practice that a couple of times. And then we have the sus chord, the DG and the A. And you're just trying to get a sense, what do these points feel like? And then next we have the D, F sharp, major third down here, and the pinky on D here. See how my pinky is flat It's extended as it's playing because I'm going to go up on it. Okay, so you want to practice that. That's hard to do. And then we come down to the fifth here, G, D, with 5 and 2. All right, your next step is to try to connect the right hand melody as we originally did. And then you're just going to let go of the left hand. And again, do this without time. Just get a feel for it. So we're going to go up. And then when we come down, watch, the left hand's just going to come off. And so what's happening with the circle is we're going up towards the knuckle. The wrists are like converging, and then we come down that part of the circle. Left hand comes off and up to the next step, and we do the same thing again. See? And now left hand comes off, and now we go to the F sharp, and we switch to the fifth finger, come down and off with the left hand, and then up and off with the left hand, again up, circling around, off, circling around, off, switch your fingers on the F sharp and off, circling down and off. Okay, now watch this, coming off, and we have the sixth down here. And we're going to hold on to this G on the bottom. So now both the G's are being held on to. And then up to the C and E, and we switch the fingers. So that's a tricky one. So let's do that again. So we have this. We get off the left hand. We play the sixth down here. We hold on to both G's. And then up to the C and E, and switch to your pinky in the right hand. All right, now let's hold the G down here and play C with the pinky, E with the fourth finger, changing to the fifth finger. So just hold that G down and up, and then switch fingers. And then down, off with the left hand, and up to that first inversion C chord. Okay, try that again. So start with the G down here, which is being held. Then we come to the C-E, 10th. That's actually, it's much more than a 10th, but it's the third blown out. Okay, switch your fourth finger to your fifth finger. Come down, left hand comes off, and then up to that first inversion chord. All right, and then hands circle around again, left hand comes off. Now we have the sus, D, G, and A. Circle around, hands come off, the left hand comes off. Then we have D, F sharp, and D. Circle around, left hand comes off again. And then up we go again with both hands. Then off the left hand, and then up with that G. So you see how the wrists are working in conjunction throughout. I'd like to play the whole thing through now with the metronome on 72, and it'll give you a good idea of what the completed thing looks like so far. All right, 1, 2, 3. So work on that. You might want to start out on a slower tempo, like 60, so you can really see ahead. Something like this. 2, 3. That's what I'd recommend doing. 2, 3, 1, and come down on 3, see? 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. All right, so that should do it for today. And next lesson, we're going to add the thumbs. And it just gets more and more complicated. But this is what you have to do to play the piece correctly. So there's no shortcuts. All right, so we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.